Hello and welcome to another stream. My name is Ray and it is Learning Korean with Ray day 91. Yeah, and today we will check out lesson 10 on how to study Korean.com. We did finish the vocabulary, well, almost 2 days ago, but there were like 3 words missing. So we finished that yesterday and we did a lot of reviewing yesterday. So today is finally the day where we can start the lesson, but not in the beginning, because I still want to do a little review session. We have 8 words, that's fine. So let's do it. And then we go to the lesson itself. So let's go. Where's my Korean keyboard layout? There we go. Okay, 40. 40. Is this 마흔?
마흔,
50 is 쉰.
쉰,
Two bon, two space bon j. What? It's not correct. Is it tool? Tool bon j. Ah, never mind. I put the j was wrong. The j was just wrong. No big deal.
두 번째,
There we go. Oh, years old. Ah. The other number system is easier. I've actually learned both already in this like 50 word vocabulary course. Yeah, I know the Chinese one and the Korean one, or the Sino-Korean one and the native Korean one, or pure Korean one. But I only learned the numbers from 1 to 10 in the other system, like Il, Samsa, and so on. O, Yuk, Chil. Yeah. Okay, years old is ends in R. I forgot about this. I will look. Yeah, okay, it's
살,
okay. First is chot, ponje.
첫 번째,
Oh, by the way, guys, in case I'm moving weirdly today, like not moving my head but moving my whole body, that's because I have like I moved wrong or so, and my neck is actually, I don't know, it's hurting a bit, and I can't really move my head very nicely. It's like just like a temporary thing, but yeah, that's why I can't move my head that well. It's a best. Choigo yeyo. Exclamation mark?
최고예요.
Oh, zero use in phones. What's something like pool or so? Pool? Pol? I don't know anymore. You say Kong. Kong. Yes, that's correct. Kong means also ball. I have to remember it with that. Okay, now we have the other zero. That one I know. That is Yong. Like like this. Like Yongo English. English language, Yongo. Okay, so that was a little review set. Oh, we have one more word. Okay, let's go. Password. Yo Guan. I'm pretty sure it's Yo Guan. Yo, maybe it's not Goan, it's maybe Guan.
여권,
Okay. Okay, so that was the review for both courses, and now I think it's time. I still like don't know all the numbers, like 60, 70 and so on. I don't have them in my head right now, but when I see them I know it. So let's just go to the website. There we go. We go to lesson 10. And here we have all this vocabulary. And now we will go to the first chapter, Korean numbers. By the way, guys, I will say it at the end of the lesson again, but I should have said it in the beginning, but tomorrow will be the second day in the history of this project where I cannot do a Korean stream because I'm actually a guest in a show for StarCraft. If you are interested in StarCraft, I'm actually not sure which Twitch channel they stream it on. It's probably Falcon Paladin's Twitch channel. One second. Oh, it's gonna be streamed on YouTube. Okay. Okay, I didn't even know that. Okay, so it's I guess it's gonna be Falcon Paladin's YouTube channel. If you're interested in that, it's a show about custom AIs, like bots developed by humans, they like software developers, and they develop bots that automatically play StarCraft against other bots or other humans. So, and the show is about that. Yeah, will be streamed onto YouTube on Falcon Paladin's channel. That will happen today, tomorrow at I think 4 p.m. CET, and will last like 3 or 4 hours. So that's why I can't stream tomorrow. Okay, yeah, that's just a little info. But now let's start with the lesson. Korean numbers are very easy once you get a hang of them, but because they are so different from English numbers, it's often hard for English speakers to fully understand them at first. The first thing you need to know, there are two sets of Korean numbers, okay? Pure Korean numbers and like, yeah, Sino-Korean numbers. Let's look at Sino-Korean numbers first because they are easier. Yes, they are, okay. So those are the ones where there was like Chinese in brackets behind the word on memrise. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we have Pek Chon Man. Okay. With only those numbers, you can create any number from 1 to 10 million. What? Really? How you say 26? Is it just like 2 and 6 together? Really? Oh, here we have... Oh. Ah, okay, you say 2 times 10 plus 1. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Ship il. Ship E. Okay, okay, so that makes sense. Now, what do we have here? 900. Gupek. Gubek. Kubek. Okay, okay. 100, 1000, 10,000. Okay. Yeah, see, it's very interesting because this is like completely different from the English system. For you have these thousands, and then you can say 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 like Korean, but Koreans actually stop at 9, and then they have a new word for 10,000. But in English, we just say 10, and then the word for thousand. And you can actually go up to like 100,000. But in Korean, it's not the case. Actually, if you have 10,000 and you say like 9, 10,000, that's 90,000. But then how do you continue? What is 100,000? 100, wait, one is 100,000? Is it 10,000? Okay, we'll figure this out. More logic than German numbers. I mean, it's stupid that German numbers are switched around, of course, but apart from that, I think it's fine. So I'm a bit confused here. So I figure out that you can put the number before it, and then it's like 9 times 100, okay? But you can only do that until 9. What comes if you want to say more than 90,000? So you put a 9 and then 10,000 for 90,000, but then what comes after that? That's what we have here, 100,000. Oh, you just continue with 10. So this is, it's actually 10,000. Okay. The 100 is pick. So you have here, you have 110,000. Oh my god, I need to do math while saying some numbers. But I mean, you have to do that in every language. But you just don't realize because it's so second nature. You do math all the time if you say 180,000. It's all also math. Annyeong, Sonko, hello. So I just mentioned that I can't do a Korean stream tomorrow. I just mentioned why. And so for the other viewers here, Sonko Magnus is actually the guy hosting the show. Or not hosting the show, but organizing the show. the initiator of the show. Sonko, is it correct that it will be live streamed to Falcon Paladin's YouTube channel? Producer, yeah, producer is a good. Yeah. Okay, so everything was correct that I said. Nice. Okay. You can display the announcement. You know, this is my Korean stream. We have 2 viewers right now. And I will stream StarCraft later on, and then I will do some advertisement on the StarCraft stream. Yeah, and I will show everything and announce everything on my StarCraft stream later on when there are more viewers and more StarCraft interested people. Okay. So they're used in limited situations. Yeah. Thank you. You will slowly learn how to use the Sino-Korean numbers over the Korean numbers. When to use them. You learn with MasterReY and how to study Korean. Yes, that's correct. And I'm also using these like practice videos. I mean, it's basically all how to study Korean, but if you mention MasterReY, I'm doing the like every chapter here on this how to study Korean website has this vocabulary section where you have like 40 to 50 vocabulary, and they actually have their own course on MasterReY for the vocabulary of this chapter of this lesson. So that's what I'm doing. As you can see, if I go to my MasterReY here, I'm actually doing the how to study Korean.com Unit 1 course. So this is also how to study Korean.com, but the tool I use to learn the vocabulary is MasterReY, but it's also coming from how to study Korean.com. So it's like it's the same like saying this one is also from how to study Korean.com, obviously. So it's like to practice some practice videos, but the tool I'm using for that is YouTube. So you have vocabulary linked to MasterReY from here, and you have practice videos linked to YouTube from here. So yeah, that's my current learning strategy. Okay, so we learned the numbers now. I already have everything in my head, of course. And now we talk about in which situations they are used. When counting, dealing with money. Okay, money, Chinese, okay. When measuring, when doing math and phone numbers, in talking about counting time, except the hour. Oh, Jesus. The names of each month. Okay, counting months. How many more situations are there even? When counting, I guess counting with money, but just normal counting, I guess, uses the other system. For example, if you just want to count people in a room or so, then you are not using this. Okay, let's go to the other system now. Hana, Tool, Setnet, Tasot, Yosot, Ilgop, Yodal, Ahop, Yol. Semul, Soren, Mahun, Schwin. Floors in a building is also Sino. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is easy. I knew that before. There are no spaces. Yeah, it's a bit different compared to the Sino-Korean, but because you don't say just the number, the word for 5. So, for example, uh, tasot, tasot. You don't say 510, like tasot, tasot yol. That's not 50. 50 has its own word, which is this one. So here in this system, like 20, 30, 40 has their own words, but in the Sino-Korean one, that's not the case. You construct the words by saying like 1 to 9, and then you add 10 to it. And then you have your 30, 40, 50. So this is a difference in the system, okay. Okay, after 60, I had the information after 99 they are not used anymore. But here after 60 they are not used, rarely used, okay. She said she didn't think there was even a pure Korean number for 60. I told her yes, there is. Yesun. Oh yeah, I forgot. When you get that high, even as high as 40 to 50, it's not uncommon to use this Sino-Korean numbers instead. Why don't they just use one system at all? Like, why do they even use two systems? Oh man. Okay, so the example I had earlier, when counting people in a room, for example, you're using this system, okay. When talking about the hour in time, okay, so here we had when talking about or counting time, except hour, and here we have talking about the hour in time, okay. Sometimes used when talking about month, okay. Using numbers. Oh, okay, now the counters. Oh my god, the counters. Action counter, time counter, person counter. Jesus. Okay. When counting anything in Korean, you need to use pure Korean numbers. Except when counting money, I guess. So this is not correct. In addition, one thing is very hard for English is to wrap around. When counting most things, you need to also include a counter. Yeah, this is a weird part. This is definitely the weird part. Most common counters are counter for things, K, counter for people, myong, counter for behaviors or actions, pon, and for time, ponje, ponje. Can't forget the ponje, or the good old vehicle counter, which is te, of course. There are many more counters, but if you can't remember the specific counter, you can usually substitute k. Okay. So this is a fallback. If your memory is slipping, you just use k. Okay. Yeah, in English we say I met two people. Yeah, K is also dog, I know. And that's so I think it's also like an insult, right? I think it's the same in Chinese as well. Like the word for dog is an insult. Dog is very, very negative. I have the feeling. Yeah, better use kangaji. Yeah, that's I learned that at puppy, so like little small dog. Kangaji. Okay, so Koreans even use kangaji for older dogs, or only for young dogs? You know that? Can you tell me? Some things in English require the use of those counters. You could not say I bought 2 films. Of course you can. What's stopping you? I bought 2 movies. Film in the camera, not movie. Okay. Yeah, what? I bought 2 films. Rolls of film. Yeah, I mean, yes, but yeah, okay. I'm just thinking about the German way, and I think we just say this one. I mean, in German case for this specific example, we don't have the word film. We like we have it, but we usually say film roll, anyways. Like in all the cases. So in that case, if you're counting, you use film roll as well. But it's weird. I tried to think of another English example. Not sure. Okay, anyways. The word roll in that sentence is a counter. Mm. Mm. Yeah, okay. The main difference is that counters are used to count almost everything in Korean. Okay. The word what? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 20 change when adding a counter? Oh my god. Hana, Han. Tool, 2. Sort, saw. Wait, this is not saw, right? This is say. Say. Ne. Semul, semu. Okay, so basically you always remove the last letter. That's it. That's true for every single one of those. You remove the last letter. Here you remove the L. Here you remove the S. Here you remove the S. Here you remove the L. And here you remove the A. Yeah. Okay, 1 to 4 and 20. It's so stupid. Okay, place a number followed by a counter after a noun to indicate how many of the things. 사람 2명. Okay. I think for big dogs that are not raised as a pet. Yeah, then you use K, right? Okay. But for older dogs that are raised as a pet, you still use kangaji. Okay. By the way, I'm learning Korean too since almost 2 years and want to create a new learning routine at this time. You are now my study partner if you want or not. Hey, that's great, man. If I get a study partner that has 2 years of experience already, that's an honor for me. That's really great. I actually thought you're Korean in the beginning. Where are you from, and what's your new learning routine? Oh, you're German. Oh man, that's crazy. Were you here before on the stream, or did you actually tune in the first time today? And if it's the first time, how did you find the stream? Did you just randomly find it on Twitch, or maybe on Discord or so somewhere? Because it's really interesting. Whenever I'm not advertising my Korean stream here a lot. I'm not posting somewhere that, oh, here guys, I'm streaming now or so. I'm not doing that for my Korean stream here, because I don't know, the Korean stream is just, I want to learn the language. That's like the main goal. And if people just randomly find their way to the stream and they get motivated or they want to join or so, it's cool. But I don't need to go around and tell everyone and advertise. So I'm always interested in how people find the stream. How people found the stream, I should say. Okay, so we have the noun, and then we have the counter. No, then we have the number, and then we have the counter. Okay. 사람 한 명. 펜 다섯 개. 펜 44. Oh man, I need to be better at reading. 펜 44개. Wait a second. Because this is yeah, this is a 4, so you remove the last letter, but here we have a 5, so you don't remove the S. I was a bit confused initially because here we have the S in the end, but here we don't. But yeah, you just remove it for 3 and 4. Okay. You were recommended in a chat from Korean streamer for Korean learners. On Discord? Because if not, then I'm really curious where the chat is. Okay, so it's that Discord I'm thinking about. Okay. Yeah, nice. That's great. So I need to check the Discord. I have to admit I'm not super active on the Discord, but every now and then I check it out. But I have to see the chat and thank anyone who recommended me. Yeah, so what is this new learning routine you want to establish? By the way, in the title you can see I'm studying Korean for 3 months now. This is actually day 91, right? Yeah, 91. So yeah, first day in the 4th month basically. Not really. Some months have 31 days. Anyways, 3 months. So nowhere near your level of experience. Okay, it is also possible to put the number counter combination before the noun that is being counted. However, that method shown immediately above is much more common. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna bother with that. I'm not even remembering this. I will just learn this one. But I read it one time, of course. 두 명, 두 명의 사람. I mean, it sounds more natural to an English speaker or to a German speaker, because in English or German we have the number before the noun as well. But if this is much more common, I think it's way more useful to learn this one. I daily learn 5 to 10 minutes vocab and Saturday new grammar. But I want to do more. But I want do more to have faster progress. 18 Uhr fits good. So 6 p.m. Fits good, and 1 hour is fine. So I parallel review my grammar. Yeah, that's nice. So that's basically the point of the stream. If I can motivate other people to learn a language, then it's perfect. Yeah, I'm really trying to do this every day. So again, this is day 91, and I only missed a single day, and that was the day when I visited my mother. Yeah. So one single day I missed, and tomorrow will be the second day I will miss. But apart from that, I really did it daily, every single day, one hour. Yeah, that was like one of the main goals of the strategy I use, and I thought like consistency is the most important part. Like consistency and discipline is the most important part when doing something like this. And so far, I'm going strong, but yeah, then again, it's only 3 months, so not sure where I'm in 1 year, but we'll see. So far, it's going well. Okay, let's continue the function. Yeah, I don't want to bother too much with this, if this is much more common. So noun, number, counter. That's the thing we have to remember. Noun, number, counter. When writing out the word instead of using the numeral, for example, writing han instead of one, the correct form is to have a space between the written number and the counter. Like here. And like here. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's totally fine. When the Korean numbers are used, when counting things or action, the word is typically the word is more typically used than the numeral. So you use han when writing more than writing the number itself. Okay. Well, I personally always prefer to use the number because it's like global, but anyways. In other situations where Sino-Korean numbers are used, there's no difference if you see the Sino-Korean numeral or the word. What is a Sino-Korean numeral? Isn't the numeral just like this, like global accepted number? Yeah, okay, we'll see. The nouns that we have counted. The nouns that we have counted can now become the object of a sentence. Okay. 나는 페네케를 사서. I'm just thinking about this verb. Did I learn this already? To buy? I thought it's 쓰다, to be honest. No, wait, 쓰다 is to write or to use. I'm not sure if I learned this this word before, but anyways, it's to buy, obviously. Okay, so I pen. So the noun first, then the number, then the counter, and then we have the object particle, and then we have the verb as usual. Okay. Yeah, if you don't say the number, if you just say I bought pens, you just leave this part out, and then it's the same. So yes, yeah, I mean it's kind of obvious. This is the object, and you need the object particle for it. Okay, let's read one more sentence. I ate 2 hamburgers. I don't know the word hamburger. Okay, but it's a loan word again. Okay. 나는 햄버거, 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 햄버거. Okay. 햄버거 두 그릇, 두 개를, 두 개를, 햄버거 두 개를 먹었어. Yeah, okay.
나는 햄버거 2개를 먹었어. 나는 햄버거 2개를 먹었어.
She said this one as 개 and not 개, despite there being a space in between. So this one is a new word, and I thought for new words you say it as a K and not a G. Let me listen to this one.
나는 펜 4개를 샀어.
It's also a G. Interesting. So maybe that's why there was this extra section that tells us you need the space in between, but you kind of say it together anyways. Let's see this one.
나는 어제 친구 5명을 만났어.
Okay, this time it's Myung.
나는 어제 친구 5명을 만났어. 나는 어제 친구 5명을 만났어.
Myung. Sounds like Myung에.
나는 어제 친구 5명을 만났어.
Interesting. The number counter combination could also place before the noun. Yeah, I don't want to bother with that. Although the placement of the particles is important for your initial understanding of Korean grammar, eventually you will become more comfortable with omitting particles altogether, okay? Yeah, okay. Omitting particles is not something I recommend for a beginner because it's very important you understand how to use them perfectly for more complex sentences. Yeah, okay, I get that. Like if it's completely clear what you mean from the context, then you can leave it out. But if you have more complex sentences and the context is not super easy to grasp, then you should use them anyways, and for that you should know them and yeah, understand how to use them. Okay. Nonetheless, most often in speech, particles in this situation are often omitted. So when counting, they are often omitted, okay? 나는 penne, penne. Okay, yeah. So here after this, there should be the object particle, but it's missing. But it's also possible to put the particle after the noun. So here, pennere. That feels weird for me. Because then it feels like this counting is so like unrelated to this word. Do not worry about this too much at this stage, as the following 3 sentences would sound perfect to Korean people. Okay, now particle, no particle at all. Particle after noun, particle after number counter combination. Okay. Never seen this version with pen. I have to admit, I'm not even sure how to. I'm always struggle with pronouncing this. It sounds like just a most of the time, like penne, penil. It should be penil, penil. But anyways, yeah. This is definitely the most weird one for me. So it's good to know that you have never seen it before. That gives me hope. So I will put it after the whole thing or leave it out completely. Okay. There are more example counters in use. Okay. There's more example counters in use. Wait, let me put something here. Do I still have this? Oh, look at this. What do we have here? We have a wonderful vision blocker. Vision blocker is active. And we try to translate this. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So here we have 그 사람은. So here we have the subject particle. So this person. What is cha? This wait. This is car or tea. Okay, so we have, I'll say car. Then we have ne, which is 4. Vehicle counter. And object particle for to have. So this person has 4 cars. Yeah. Okay, let me put the vision blocker a bit lower. That person has 4 cars. Okay, perfect. Okay, next one. 저는 우유2 전일. Okay. I bought milk, but how many? 2. I bought 2 milk. And the Jan is a glass counter. Okay, glass counter. I bought 2 glasses of milk. Ah, nice. The good old glass counter. Everyone knows it. Chonin. Third one. Chonin. Tangkong. Dangkong. Peanut, right? Peanuts. Okay, two peanuts. I ate 2 peanuts. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, looks good. So I'm still good at translating, I guess, if I know the words. But I'm so slow at reading, it's incredible. So slow at reading and so slow at listening. But at least I can translate and recognize the conjugations and so on. Okay, let's continue then. 0. I figure since I'm talking about numbers, I should also mention. You're doing great. Thanks. I should mention something about how when the number 0 is used. Just like other numbers, there are 2 ways to say 0 in number. However, unlike other numbers, both ways are of saying 0 are of Chinese origin. I always forget again. I think origin. No, origin, right? Origin. Okay, Yong. This, which is from the way I understand the way Chinese people say 0. Yong. And this is meaning of nothing. Kung. Ball. Okay. Kung. That isn't really very important, but it's important to know which word to use. Yeah, okay, situation is important, but the origin is not important, okay. You should use the, I would say, normal 0, Yong. Points can be given or taken away like in a game. 2-0. Ide Yong. Okay, this is also Chinese, the Chinese too. But what is this te? Or de? Yeah, this dash, I guess. Yong Jom? What is Jom? I guess points. Makes sense, right? Temperature 0, okay, when using numbers in math. Which, if you're just learning Korean now, you probably won't do for a long time. Hey, I'm a software developer. I'm doing numbers a lot. When I meet a fellow Korean software developer, it might happen. Okay, you should use Kung when talking about phone numbers. So that's the only case. So I will just remember Kung for phone numbers and for everything else, Yong. I have to program a lot too. Oh, really? What are you doing? Oh, you study computer science. Nice. How old are you, or how far are you in the into your studies? Because I did study computer science as well. Or like, what semester are you in? Okay, fourth semester. Okay, nice. So let me think back to my studies. Yeah. Probably currently doing a lot of stuff with other people together, like in groups and so on. That's what I had in my fourth semester. Yeah, so I also studied computer science, and I did my bachelor degree, and then I added master studies, and yeah, got my master's degree afterwards. And then I started working as a like full-time software developer for 2 years now. So yeah, it's overall it's around 3 years since I finished my master studies. Oh yeah, Corona. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I have to say, since I'm working in a team in my job as well, and obviously we're staying at home right now as well, I have to say it's actually pretty easy, pretty nice job to work from home, because we all have our software to, like, we have webcam, we have like all the tools to interact anyways, and to share the screen, to go over some code together. It's all going very well. I think software developer is one of the best jobs for working from home for this corona situation. It's going very nicely with my like colleagues. I'm talking every day with my colleagues. I'm seeing them every day. We always have meetings with webcam. We talk with headset and so on. So it's actually, I don't really feel restricted by working from home. It's perfectly fine, and I really like that. Okay, so we finished this chapter about zero. Next one would be the counter for behavior or action, PON. And the hour is over now. It's 7 p.m. My girlfriend will be waiting with food, so I can't really let her wait any longer. So I gotta stop in time today. And that means we will continue with this chapter not tomorrow. Tomorrow there will be no Korean stream tomorrow. But the day after tomorrow we will continue with this one, and obviously also like review a bit of this one again. But overall, yeah, we're already halfway through, or even, yeah, around halfway through this chapter. So yeah, maybe half is after we completed this one. But anyways, yeah, the day after tomorrow at 6 p.m. we'll start review the previous things and then start with this chapter. So yeah, I hope I see you again. Yeah, thanks and welcome to this project for Flo, I guess, Flo. I hope I see you again as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, and bye bye. Annyeong.